wait. Now, we're not doing our usual opening, Kurt, because we have a very unusual video today. Somebody
do work.
I'm exhausted.
That was exhausting.
Let's go to Pizza Hut. Listen, today's video is unusual. We sold 11 pinball machines, electronically shut, but as is, cabinet-wise and such. Never did that before, all at one time. I have a list. Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man, Close Encounters, Contact, Grand Lizard, Lost World, Jungle Lord, James Bond 007, Magnetron, Time Warp, Wildfire, and Surf Champ. 11 games, all as is, but electronically serviced.
So not as is. Another 12 hours on them.
Oh, yes, it took hours. You know, to get these electronically sound, we spent a long time. We did, but you're gonna. I think you're gonna be impressed with what we did. But before we do that, we got another present, Kurt.
What?
Yes. Would you like to see it?
Is it food?
No.
Because if it was, it'd be gone.
There would be nothing to film, but Brother Rob and I did this little before we show you the 11 games. That's why this is like a feature film today. 50 fun-filled minutes. But let's start now. I'm always eating. Listen.
He's starving.
I have to read you this. This is precious. Hi. I bought a Shack Attack pinball from my cousin, and now I want to sell it. What will you pay me for it? I said, hi. Send me some pictures. Take one of the playfield around the flippers, too. And also the zip code where the game is. Is it up steps? I got a response back. I live in Lansdale. The machine is in my dry, and dry is underlined, basement game room, which has a walkout. I've attached several pictures. I've been really good about replacing bulbs. Who cares? We're throwing them out anyway. Are you shaking the camera?
Yeah, sure.
Come in a little closer. When my cousin offered me this pin, it was in such good condition. The original owner's manual is inside the machine. The original owner's manual is inside. This is great. Please let me know if you're still interested. Of course I am. Okay. If we pick it up, you can get $800 cash or $1,600 trading credit, which is good for 3 years. Let me know. And then I got this email back. Credit is of no use to me, as I'm moving out of the country for work. I'm not moving for a while, January. So let me think about this and get back to you. I have seen my same pin restored to perfect condition, selling for $7,000 plus. $7,000, Rob. We sell it for $26.99 with super bright LEDs. $7,000, a Shack Attack?
Sounds like he's killing.
He's seen it sell for that. I've seen this sell. Okay, so I was honestly hoping for much more than the $800. So we are at the moment very far in negotiating. I have included a few more pictures of the inside of the machine to perhaps tempt you to go higher in your offer. There are even some spare parts inside, plus the owner's manual. The owner's manual, Rob. The owner. Turn and show Rob's shock on his face. See, Scott, you're supposed to respond when You're the cameraman. You're supposed to be swaying and moving. The left flipper has some issues. It does this rapid vibration thing. I think I see the problem and can fix it myself. Yeah, the winding's bad. He doesn't see the problem. He's probably going to short the switch out and blow the flipper up. So I responded, wow, our Shack Attacks sell for $26.99 with super bright LEDs and cabinet and playfield restored. So I am astonished to ever see a game of this caliber sell for more than $3,000. Good luck. Try Craigslist. I hate it when people say, I've done my research. I've done my research. Like the lady that called to tell me that she wanted to sell me her Simpsons pinball party that she bought. She didn't even buy it new. I've done my research. This sells between 7,000 and 9,000. Where? Who gets that kind of money? I hate people. Look, Robbie, but I love this person. This is from Robert.
Unless you send gifts, then we love
This is the ex-Marine that's in the sign business. And he told me he sent us coffee. Remember, Rob?
Oh yeah, you sent that really good coffee, right?
Yes, we're still drinking it. And guess what? He has sent me something for my... Oh, it's... You know, he asked me what I was going to frame, and I said I want to frame my Wizard of Oz that's signed by Jersey Jack. Robbie, can you get that marquee? It's on top of our pinball for sale stuff. I left it there because I knew it was coming. Oh, it's another one. What? He makes these. Oh, it's another one. Oh. Boxes. Don't people know that I have a life?
Here it is.
There's the wizard. Where's my wizard?
Let me move this. Industrial accident.
There's too much tape, Robert. It's custom made. Oh, look. Oh! Oh. I hate boxes. At least you know it's going to arrive safe and sound. Look at this. I'll tell you what, we'll come back to it. Now look at this nice frame.
Very clever frame.
We open it up, we place it in the frame.
It's got several pieces of film to protect the matte finish.
And these are snap-o-matics.
Glass.
Can you hear the snap?
I like that.
So you just screw it into the wall.
And then
Close
snap
the
it
flap.
shut. So you can easily service it by unsnapping.
How neat is that?
Now, I understand you have the perfect place for this.
Yes.
Look and see what he had. Look at this. All done. Locked in. And look, it's even signed by Jersey Jack. That's right. So, it's beautiful. Thank you very much, Robert. And I appreciate it.
Grazie.
It's
It's a perfect spot for it.
And Scott, who's filming, says he wants to see if he makes one where he can put his jersey in. I would think there's plenty of room in there where you could put like a t-shirt or something. You know what you could do, Scott? You could tear the jersey apart and just put the front part on it. Here, come back here. I want to show you another game.
What's tax and freight?
This here, we made a deal. We sold 11 machines that are electronically shopped, but the customer is going to fiddle with the playfield. Now, what's interesting, on this one, we already put LEDs in the top and underneath the playfield. Okay? This is a machine we sold in 2000. You can see our sticker. And 21 years of excellence. We're up to 38 now. 17 years ago. And look, back then, we were so good, we didn't even bother to soak off the old customer's corporation's name. They're in Center City, Williamsport, PA. That's about 3 hours away. But now, here's the nice thing for this guy. This is the factory Mylar, and it's in great shape. They didn't put factory at the top here. There's only a little wear that's been touched up. But the main part of the playfield is like perfect. Isn't it nice, Scotty? Cabinet's beautiful. So it's really nice. Back glass is perfect. And we did all the circuit boards inside. And he didn't get it for this.
You're
Did he,
saying,
Scotty?
so you're saying our as is better than some of our competitors? But
I didn't say that. You can't do that, Scotty. We can't talk about those idiots and imbeciles. Oh, another one. Anyway, we just got this haunted house back. So this little toilet's got it. Oh, I gotta show you something. This is really cute. Now, just to give you a preliminary, these are the lightning effects. See these lights that are all, and see these lights here? And it was really clever. They animated courtesy of a circuit board. This is where the circuit board was. That's the 5-volt power that plugged in. Then the cable from here went up to the... Oh! Look what they did! They cut the wires off and soldered them direct. Look. Let's just solder it right here. Funk!
It's not always lit.
Okay, so the 4-channel here and the 3-channel, 7 separate blinking channels that used to be on the animator, gone. We'll fix it. So we have this available, and we'll fix that as part of our as-is if somebody wants to buy this toilet. This pinball. Kids go nuts for this game. Nuts. Don't they? Anyway, tell you what we're going to do. I think it's time we show you some more of these beautiful games. This is number 1 now, so we still got 10 more. Number 2 in our bargain basement. Forget that price. It's a thing of the past. Electronically, completely done. All the boards reheated, capacitors, battery, lithium battery, everything screwed in. We put a ton of work into the boards. Playfield-wise, nothing. Nothing. Set up for coin op. Got our credit. This loads the program. And boom. We're up. Game is incredible. Can you imagine, Rob, what this would play like if we had the new rubbers on it and LEDs? But we'll have that option to do it. Have to go through it. Don't have to do anything to it. Put it right in location if they want, or they can go through and touch it. You know, Rob, time warp.
It's just a jump to the left.
I'm not going to do any more because Frank is very upset with me.
What was wrong with
I have to have fun or I'm going to go out of my mind, Rob. Shall we move on to number 3? Actually, Frank's working on it. Let's go back. Now, do you see this price on Dungeon Lord? Do you see this? That's history. Because this is another as-is deal. And it's number 3. That's right. The third beauty. Look, real quick. We still do all the electronics. Frank's battery board, new EPROMs because it needed them. Brand new connectors here. We have our jumpers. All these have been reflowed. As a matter of fact, we put in 2 brand new plugs here for the switches. We have that wonderful new sound speech connector. A new cap, new caps throughout this board. So electronically, this puppy is bulletproof. Bulletproof. Where's the glass for it? He was standing by. I said, Chris, have the glass. Or Chris, Will, have the glass standing by. Let's go. Now, once again, the as-is specials, no electronics, are the only thing we do. But we make sure it's working. It doesn't start. You know why? It's because you need to program it. Program it. Okay? Isn't it interesting that flat thing will program the Intel processor? He would turn on the vacuum cleaner while we're playing. We're in a rush because all these games have to get done, don't they? Now look, you're familiar with the game. Every target gives you a magnet. See? Every target gives you one or two. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to whip it. Yeah, whip that baby. And when you go into this special hole-o-matic, it activates this device. Ha 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 ha! Pretty good, huh? He's gonna have to do some plastic repair up there. Now we're gonna take that ball out so it'll travel safe. As a matter of fact, we'll put a little plastic bag and we'll put the little ball in here and hang it up so it'll be safe. And when you get there, because you know how hard it is to find a little ball Bob, have you ever had a hard time finding little balls?
Nope. There it is.
Anyway. Robbie, shall we move on to the next game? You have to, when you're the cameraman, you're not supposed to, this is what my brother was doing. That's right. Now, when you're the cameraman, you're supposed to stay focused on my face. Is it in focus? Let's go to number 4. Another one going, well, God, I hate you. But I need you now to hold Mr. Camera. Yes. Robbie, this just came, and it's from Canada. But I don't recognize the return address. Surrey, Canada, Robbie. Oh, wait a minute. The Pigeon Patrol. Did they catch me eating pigeons again? He's upset with me. I've been screaming at him.
Nice. Now you broke it.
You and your stupid game. Pigeon now. It's like a beanbag. Sherbet fountain. Natural colors and flavors. Oh, what is this? Oh, let's see if it works.
Oh, for God's sakes, it's a friggin' pigeon.
Let's hope
It's an arcade game.
Canadian.
It works great.
Oh, look. Robbie, look.
It's a Canadian pinball machine.
Who's this from?
Canadian cabinet game.
It's Andrew McBain
Andrew.
from the Pigeon Patrol.
I should have. Andrew, I like it. Now, it looks like he's playing here, so he must be observing something on the telescreen. Look, there goes Time Warp. Wait a minute, Will.
Is this like some kind of bird?
I don't know. I love it. This
Really?
No, I'm not sure what it is. Andrew, you got me perplexed, young man. These are. Oh, you throw these at the pigeons. Am I right?
This,
They said that so we could throw them at you, I'm sure.
Okay,
Oh,
natural
definitely.
colors and flavors.
I'm hoping that's what it's for.
Classic recipe. Oh, it's their
Sherbet.
candy. You
sherbet
squirt these
with
in
a
your mouth.
licorice dip. Or you squirt it in the pigeon's mouth.
That's the grossest thing I've ever heard.
I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to set this up, but in the meantime, Frank wants to show us the Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man. So let's go over and look at that. We're up to number 4. Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man. Somebody already peeled the price off, as is. But this one has a great upgrade. We had already put in the LED board. That's going with the machine. So you'll have no more light bulb problems, because that's a brand new circuit board inside. Brand new board. Okay? We've also serviced this board, because when we sell them as is working, we include all the electronics. That has new bridges. It's clean as a whistle. Look, 4 new fat giant diodes. I know what fat is. Crit. All right. Will, I'm calling you Will. Will, you have to respond with, when I say I know what fat is, you're supposed to say something stupid, like Frank would say, like, yeah, well, guess we do. And you. Okay, look real quick. We reflowed solder on all the displays. They're all bright and clear. A new fluorescent bulb. All right, we did all the boards in here. Now I left these loose so you could see. See these clips? When you open the door, you gotta lay these wires in the clips to get them out of the way. So remember, we need to put this in a screw up here so the customer, because we have to take this off. Let me show you real quick. New caps on the soundboard. We reflowed solder on all the connectors. Frank's button battery here. The power supply has new caps, works perfect. We also put a bunch of new ports in the high voltage. Electronically, the game is perfect. Okay? Now, the problem with Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man, 8-Ball Deluxe Limited Edition, Rapid Fire, and Centaur 2. The problem is this stupid, horrible, wretched head system. Horrible. Beyond horrible. Because to take the head on and off, it is miserable.
It's double the
If you
volt
can
system,
move
right?
the game, now this game is going far away, so I'm going to show you what we're going to do. But if you can move the game without taking the head off, you're going to save yourself a whole lot of screaming and aggravation. But if you can't, try just to take the top part off and leave this mess alone. Mess! Okay? 2 bolts, and then all the plugs that go through these holes have to be unplugged.
Oh yeah.
Horrible, horrible, horrible.
Headaches.
Headaches.
The CAD system, the CAD system. The hell will come back.
You know, we can hear you on the video over there.
The whole point.
You can't browbeat me like this. Now look, do you see this? This is a case quarter. Now, I didn't know that term, but in the inner cities, they call this a case quarter because it's a quarter, it's 25 cents, but it's enclosed in a single case. It's not 2 dimes and a nickel, but a case. Okay? It's a real quarter. Now, you drop it through, and it programs automatically. This sets the processor in, and there we go. Now the first shot is your skill shot, which is like impossible. But if you happen to go in it, you become able to kill the stupid Pac-Man. Now see, I'm going down. I'm going to go up. Creepy. Creepy little creep. Robbie, I'm not doing well. I know. Piece of crap. I don't like this game. Of course, bring Mr. Camera over. And you see, this tells you how much time you have. I have 27 seconds. I haven't completed any mazes. Completed the mazes is all yellow, and there's only 3 moves stored. But once again, if I go in here, I got 10 extra moves. Didn't catch him. Jump. Just kidding. It's a great game. Anyway. All right, Robbie. I'm done. I'm worn. I'm worn out. When I say I'm worn out and I bring the camera up, Will, you have to... Are you Mr. Cameraman?
Yes.
Now look.
Don't come over here bothering me then. If I'm not allowed to bother you, you can't come over here bothering me.
Is this game done? This guy is having a
Does it look
coronary.
like it's done?
He's having a car. Look, he had to redo the red. Come over here, baby.
Red, yellow.
Red, yellow, the blue. This was faded to nothing. And then he's doing the final touch-ups with a special ink pen. The very best
Doing the outline before
The
they
very
can
best in the world. Because TNT only does the best. Did you see that?
I must have missed that.
That thumbs down went just like that. You know, Steven. Alright, let's move on to the next game. Number 5. Jonathan's filming now because everybody left.
Where is everyone?
And look, the quarter for programming. Loaded. Programmed. And here we go. This is actually a fun game. It really is. I have a video link right there, you can see it, to what they look like with the LEDs and shop. Doesn't that look nice? You want to hit that hard. You want to go through this lane like so. Then that scores your goals, and you want to gradually increase your rollovers. Okay, that switch is sticking. And then you collect your goal. Look, but let me show you what's done up here. He's gonna relamp and such, but electronically it's perfect. Driver board's been completely gone through. We have the jumpers here, okay? And right here we have brand new connector strip. So we have the interconnect is perfect. We have new sockets for the chips here, okay? And right here, this has Frank's battery. I barely got that out. And capacitors on the power supply. So all this is done. So the board is now running nice and smooth. Somebody had changed the sockets, I'm going to say maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And so electronically, it's done. Visually, that's next. Jonathan, what's number 6? Shall we go and look?
Yes.
Number 6, Magnetron. It's a mechanical. Now, this is real cheap, as you know. It's in pretty good shape. Now, this plastic in the center is missing. That sends the ball around from one side to the other. So you'll have to come up with something. I mean, the rest of it looks pretty decent. The machine does work. It has the coin mechanism. But it must be set up. It must be set up or something for free play. But the coin mechanism. So I think you have to readjust this flipper. Oh, you know what, John? This will have to get. We'll fix that flipper there. This must be the screws loose. So we'll fix that. Now, the nice thing is, unlike most of these mechanical games that come in, it's got a full set of manuals and the big giant fold out. And the scorecards are even in here too. So it's got manuals, scorecards, everything. And it looks pretty clean, and this is always a good sign that this is still intact. So there we have Magnetron. Kids love it. Oops. Well, these are John. We'll have to give this poor man a 2 nice balls. So we will retire these. These are definitely. Now back here it looks pretty clean. So 4-player Magnetron. Duotron is 2-player. So Duotron, same game but 2 people, and Magnetron is 4. Good. Number 7. Gottlieb's famous James Bond. Ooh, that's right. Get my quarterback. Now look, we're going to peel this off, but I wanted you to see. We had gotten this back, we sold it back in 2001. And it has now come back. Now it's going out again. Good, fun game. We have this set with the regular 3-ball chip. The game comes with either way. You can either get the 3-ball chip, so you place just like the other, and as you get targets down, you get bonus value. And then you get time units too. You get these, okay? But you can easily change the chip and make it a time unit only, and not a ball count unit. So the number here, notice it just says credits and it has the number. We're in ball 2. They purposely don't say ball and play because that's not the original design of it. Now,
Careful with that glass.
we have to be careful. The glass is no longer made. It has been beautifully touched up by Steven. The glass is, you can't tell when it's in the game. We serviced all the boards in the game, We also, for this sale, we rebuilt this power supply with new capacitors, Zener diodes, and such. We put the new button cell here on the battery, the high score, and then this is the 3-ball ROM. We did the jumper. We've checked all the switches and things. Everything seems to be good. All the coils are running. Of course, this is... Oh, look, Brady Distributing. Jonathan. I think they're gone now. This is nice. Did I say it was number 7 already?
Something like that.
Okay. Let's see.
Losing track.
I am losing track.
What was the mechanical? What number was that? Was that 6 or 7?
That was 6. We're filming them, obviously. We can't keep things in mind. Let's go on to number 8. Number 8. Kids go nuts for this game. These spin your roto. If you're clever enough and you can hit targets, you'll get what's written. The star scores the special only when lit. Oh no, actually, wait. Star scores extra bull when lit on this side. Nothing happens there. I get 10 times. Then I go up here. We need to flip that again. Okay. So I get 10 times 5. So that's 5,000, right? Yeah. Not bad. 5,000 again. Now, this is our special here now. Free game. I love that. The digital sounds. Anyway, let's show you some stuff back here. These are flash bulbs. They're not flashing, but here they're going to shut. But look, electronically it's done. Logic board, new lithium battery. We changed this connector. Docent Electronics sells this. And this is a brand new interconnect. And a brand new Rotten Dog power supply. Okay? And then the soundboard, which is inside the machine, didn't like me tilting it. We recapped. Soundboard is right here. So we put 3 new filter caps on that. So it's ready. I think it just needs the vacuum. I'm going to leave this open. We have all the cash pans marked so the guy will be able to get to them easily. Are we ready for number 9? Now this one's a rare one, and I'm going to do a separate video of this machine. But this video is just to show you. Now you hear that? You see this? Now look, let me show you something. Dual action flipper button. Isn't that sharp? Pretty good, huh? So, you just play with the lower flippers, upper flippers. Now that is clever. I'm going to point out all the secrets of this game in our video. I just had to show you that. How clever. The back glass will need some attention. Now, isn't this a clever idea here? When you go in here, you hope the target is there to get it. Now the target's on the spring mount too. This game is loaded with stuff. And you're going to see it all because I can't not do a video. Now, what we did is soundboard inside has all new capacitors. And our back glass here definitely needs paint. But look, here's what we did back here. The original, I call this the nightmare programming chart. Is still there. What a nightmare. They fixed that with the System 4 boards. The System 3s, I think all of them were nightmares. But look, logic board, we're still going to put our mounting screws in. We put a screw in the top left and right, and then one in either the middle or bottom of each side. So you only put 2 screws in this board, 2 here. No more, because you don't want this center board to push up against the other. Trouble. Look, Frank's button battery. We did burn 3 new EPROMs, okay? New capacitors. The driver board has tons of, we have new resistors here, okay? We also have over here all new connectors, and we have the 0 ohm resistors here. They're jumpers, literally. Again, bulletproof. Once we put those screws in, that's actually here the screws. We got all these screws.
Quit talking and start talking.
That's another piece. I think we're done this one. Where's number 10? Wildfire is next. Steven, I decided to dress up for number 10. Actually coming from a viewing. You know, when you get older like me, people start to die. But not me, right, Steven?
Not yet.
Huh.
Keep your stuff up.
I had to bloop that.
Whoops.
We have little ones
It
watching.
was an accident.
But this is no accident.
No.
Wildfire.
She ran calling wildfire, calling wildfire, calling wildfire.
Please don't ever do that again.
When am I ever going to be able to do that again unless I get another wildfire in?
I don't
And
care
that's
where.
not liable to ever happen again.
Just don't do it around me.
Oh, it's number 10. It's number 10. That's right. Now, playfield's in great shape. We sold this game years ago to a lady, and everything was fine except the Wildfire glass did what most Wildfire glasses do. They peel.
Peel is not the right word.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you looked at this glass now, once you look at it, don't get close, Stephen, stay right there. Stephen has done something to this glass which is actually truly amazing. So if you take a quick eyeball at it, it does look okay. Now, if you get close to it, or you take the glass out like we're going to,
Don't do that.
you will see what Stephen did. The back has been sealed, and Stephen has painted over the seal.
Yeah, so I did an entire sheet of Mylar over the entire glass.
Yes.
And then just did some touch-up.
There's
where
no
I could.
options.
The only thing we could do.
There's no options, but it looked pretty good. When we put the glass back in, I'll show you. But I want to show you the wonderful things we did for the location. All the displays have been reheated. The soundboard has been rebuilt. We have new capacitors in it too. Frank's button battery. All the transistors work on the lamp driver board, okay? The power supply's been rebuilt too. And most important, the heart of the game, the transformer section. 3 new bridges, all reheated, rebuilt, new pins were needed. So electronically, this game has been what we call bulletproofed. As a matter of fact, guess what? We're going to have some of these Stern boards available for sale. Okay?
Oh,
Finally.
goody.
Well, they're hard to find. They're the 100. The Stern 100.
Know what's hard to find?
What?
Your employees.
Oh, nobody came in today.
Where is everybody?
Those little crates. Now, Kurt is coming. I called him at 12. I woke him up. I called him again at 1. He said it in an hour. And we just got off the phone at 3, and he said he was, quote, just getting out of Mr. Shower.
He said 5 minutes.
Just to get, okay, now, I offered to come over and scrub the boy in the shower.
Oh!
He didn't like that idea. I was going to scrub him with a very, very sharp, bristly brush.
Metal, I hope.
Metal, that would do it. The machine is coin op, but you know what? I don't have a quarter. But cash pan is here, coin mixer in it.
You don't
We'll
have a
check
pot
them
to
again.
pee in, do you?
No, or a window. Somebody didn't like that one when they said that. That's an old saying. Now, I'm going to do another video. We never did a Wildfire video. So I am going to do a video showing you all the neat things about this game. This is just a quick video to show the people that are getting it that the game does in fact function. And you know what? This has got a really nice rule set that I like very much. It's got a very nice rule set. And you will get a chance to see the rule set when I'm good and ready. And this has the 4-tone system. Has your 3 tones plus the and it also has that sound. Well, that doesn't. We'll have to, Stephen, that has to be reconnected. I'll bet the wire's off. Well, you'll see that in our detail video about this game. Because since we may not get a Wildfire in again for a long time.
She ran calling wildfire.
You know I'm going to do that song when I do the other video.
No!
Now listen, number 10.
Can you do that while I'm on vacation?
I can't. Steven's going away for a week. Good riddance.
Yep.
Maybe I'll give him an extra $1. Anyway, number 11, the last pinball machine. I have saved, and believe it or not, the worst for last. It's a Surf Champ. It's not in very good condition. The original price was $450, but we're going to sell it to him for $250, and we'll see. Well, I guess I should show you number 11. Here we go. Now, I don't know about Surf Champ here. This one, playfield's beautiful. Well, good. It's got some wear, but backglass is beautiful too. But this cabinet, Jonathan, you found it out on a guy's covered porch. So
It was like a sunroom.
and he's done repair,
Patch job.
some patching. Yes, he's definitely done some patching here. But what's in here?
Probably what's holding the door on.
Now. Anyway, this is going to need some tender loving care. Now, it looks like somebody's been in there changing black rubbers, Jonathan, from what I can see. What is in there? Why has he got this covered? Is something special? Just kidding. Oh, there's nothing in there. Okay. So, there's no coin return. It has the coin slots, but this is going to need some work. The playfield, it looked, I mean, everything inside, I don't know. A project.
Definitely a
Definite
project.
Definite project. But maybe you can get this going. Mechanicals are what they are. Let's go back to the shop. I'm losing my ball. Let's go back to the shop. And they had it in their house too. Well, maybe he can bring it back to life. Because I understand they're going to put another similar theme game next to it. It's another champ. I think it was a 2-player. But anyway, maybe it'll see new life. Who knows? Well, what'd you think? Did you like our 11 games? We could do the same for you. That's right. If you want to buy a whole bunch of games electronically done, and then you do the... It's not too bad, right, Stephen?
I could make that thing look beautiful.
Yeah, well, you could, but you have to pay full price.
Exactly.
Full price.
Yeah.
Let me give you an example of what's coming. Oh gosh, who left it on? Stephen, you were supposed to have this ready so I could wow people.
I'm sorry, my mind reading skills have not developed yet.
This is what's coming. It's nice, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. Unlike you.
I hear the music. I
Not
hear the
so much.
music. We gotta go, Stephen. Good night.